Hello, my name's Terry Stone, and I've got a story to tell you about how Ancestry.com helped me learn that I had a larger family than I thought I had. I retired about 4 years ago, and that's when I first got onto Ancestry.com. And I had always wanted to know about my father's lineage. My father never talked much about his family. And fortunately for me, when my father's family came over, they moved to Canada after arriving in the United States. And in Canada, the Canadian census records include the names of the mother and father. So tracing the lineage back for my father through the Canadian records was quite easy. And in using Ancestry.com, I learned that my 7th ex-grandfather, his name was Jacques Pignot, came over moved from Lyon, France to the United Kingdom. There he met and married my 7th ex-grandmother, and the two of them came over to the United States on the Mayflower. While coming over to the United States on the Mayflower, they had my 6th ex-grandfather, whose name was Daniel. That's just part of my story, though. The real interesting part is that my father's original name, as I had said, was Pignot, but he changed his name along the line to Stone. Originally his name at birth was Elmer Arlington Pignot, and he changed his name to Arthur E. Stone. So I've always known that I had a half-sister from my father's previous marriage. My father was 51 when I was born, and he had another family when he was in his 20s. And although I knew I had a sister, I did not know what her name was, nor where she lived, so had no opportunity of being able to find her. Well, through Ancestry.com, my niece, my sister's daughter, had been searching for 30 years to try and find some information about her grandfather. And lo and behold, she found me because I had put on my information about my father his name and AKA his previous name. That was the first time that she had been able to find out that there anything about her grandfather. And now I've been able, after all this time, find out that I do still have a living sister who is 92 years old. I'm 62, so there's a 30-year difference between the two of us, and we met for the first time about a month ago. I thought I'd had a small family of about 10 people, and lo and behold, after Ancestry.com and finding my sister, I now have about another 30 plus to add to that. So I've got a much bigger family than I thought I had, and I have a sister that I have never met, and it's quite interesting after all this time. We got together in Indiana, where she's from, and it was quite an experience meeting her. And she has 6 children, meeting my 4 nephews and my 2 nieces, and their children, and their children's children. So thank you to Ancestry.com, because without you, I would not have ever got to meet my sister. And as I said, at 92, well, that goes without saying. So thank you, Ancestry.com. To learn more about my story, you may contact me at either email terrystone9@gmail.com, or by telephone at area code 302-239-7494. Thank you. I look forward to talking to you further.